It is a true privilege to be with you today and share my reflections on the power of cross-border collaboration and philanthropy, and how together we can tackle some of the most pressing challenges facing our world today. This year, 2025, has been declared by the United Nations as the International Year of Peace and Trust. At this moment, we are reminded of a crucial truth. Global peace and prosperity are built on the foundation of mutual respect, understanding, and collaboration. Philanthropy plays a central role in building the connections that foster such cooperation. Generosity is a universal language. Let's pause and ask a simple question. What is philanthropy? The Encyclopedia Britannica defines philanthropy as voluntary organized efforts intended for socially useful purposes. It exists in every culture, expressed in countless ways for countless causes. For me, philanthropy is, at its core, an act of collaboration. Philanthropy is the art of collective responsibility. It is how citizens, institutions, and communities work together to advance the common good. And what is remarkable today is that most of the causes philanthropy serves are inherently global and interconnected. And at the heart of this vision is SDG Goal 17, Partnerships for the Goals, the understanding that no one can solve global problems alone. Whether we are addressing healthcare, education, climate change, or cultural preservation, these issues require global solutions. They demand global cooperation. SDG Goal 17 calls for multi-stakeholder partnerships that engage governments, businesses, civil society, and philanthropists. It recognizes that only through these partnerships can we achieve the sustainable development goals and build a more equitable and sustainable world. Take, for example, science and healthcare. The recent years demonstrated that philanthropy can catalyze collaboration across borders to address shared threats to public health. Health crises do not respect national boundaries, and solutions must be developed together. When philanthropists support global health initiatives, whether in vaccine development, disease prevention, or mental health, they contribute to a network of international collaboration that improves the lives of millions. Goal 17 encourages exactly this type of partnership to ensure that we can respond to future challenges more effectively. If we think of the global south, reducing inequalities requires supporting local communities and empowering them to design their own solutions. This aligns with SDG Goal 17, which calls for collaboration to promote the transfer of knowledge, technology, and resources, ensuring that no one is left behind. Time and again, we've seen that when local NGOs, often dependent on international funding, are given the tools and trust to act, they create extraordinary change. By building partnerships that empower them, we are fostering sustainable, locally driven solutions to global challenges. That, too, is the power of philanthropy, creating networks of collaboration that uplift communities and drive transformative change. In education, the impact of philanthropy is equally profound. By funding scholarships, supporting institutions, and fostering opportunities for international study, we not only increase access to knowledge, but we also build the global leaders of tomorrow. Young people who study in different countries are exposed to different perspectives, which enables them to understand and solve the complex issues our world faces with a sense of shared responsibility. And of course, protecting the environment is a mission that simply cannot be confined by geography. The ocean's plastic pollution travels from one shore to another. Greenhouse gases do not stop at borders. Our planet's challenges demand coordinated, collective action. And philanthropy has a critical role to play by funding both large-scale initiatives and grassroots movements that work together to protect our shared environment, independently from government decisions. In the cultural world, philanthropy connects us to our collective heritage. When a donor supports an exhibition, helps restore a historic site, or funds a new production in a theater, the impact reaches far beyond a single country. Art travels, ideas circulate, tourists visit, and people everywhere are enriched. Cultural philanthropy creates shared experiences that foster collaboration across continents. The common thread in all these examples is partnership, true partnership, based on trust, transparency, and shared purpose. Because at its best, philanthropy is not about charity. It is about connection. It is about bringing together ideas, people, and resources to build a more resilient and just world. As we look toward the future, SDG Goal 17 provides a vital framework for tackling the challenges ahead. Philanthropy is a catalyst for these partnerships, bringing together diverse sectors to collaborate on achieving the SDGs. And this is where we have such an important role to play, as we are philanthropists, uniquely positioned to lead by example, to bridge gaps, build trust, and inspire collective action. And in this International Year of Peace and Trust, we are reminded that peace is built not only through treaties or negotiations, but through relationships, through trust. And trust, in turn, is built when people give their time, their resources, their expertise, and their hearts. So let us continue to strengthen this global ecosystem of giving. Let us deepen partnerships that transcend borders. Because when generosity travels, it knows no limits. And when we work together, there is no challenge too great to overcome. Thank you.